Gold medal match in the compound women's competition. There are the two archers on the left, Irmak Yuksel of Turkey and Alexa Misis Olivares of Spain. Turkish archer 17 and Misis Olivares 16. So big opportunity here to win a World Indoor Series title for these young archers. Yuksel beat her compatriot Nihir Sarihan in the semi-finals in a shoot-off. So a very tight match. Both of them getting into the 10 zone. But Yuksel just slightly closer. She won a silver medal at the 2021 World Archery Youth Championships in the teams competition. Alexa Misis Olivares, you'll be interested to note, has beaten 3 archers ranked higher than her to get into the final, including one in a shoot-off as well. That was the 3rd seed, Leah Tonas of Luxembourg. And she beat Chambeau of France by 1 point in the semi-finals. So it should be a good match, this one. Misis Olivares, an archer on the rise, just 16. And Yuksel, the #1 ranked archer in under 21 women's compound right now. So it's going to be Yuksel to go first.
£10.
That's the start you want. It just makes you feel so confident.
£10.
Yuksel starting off with a hiss and a roar. Oh, barely a millimetre in that one, maybe 2 for Yuksel from the perfect set. So Misis Olivares needs a 10 here to level it up. All of her arrows just going slightly below and to the right there, John. Interesting if the coach has picked up on that. I'm sure he will have.
The practice range is just out the back, and it's a very different lighting in the practice range. It's just like a normal gymnasium. So you come into this arena with all the lighting being so differently, it can throw your sight picture left and right very carefully. So if you're Yuksel and you find the middle first arrow, you're on an absolute dream. If you're a little bit nervous and you're caught out by that lighting, a bit more like Olivares, it can be a long road back. And I think the judge will be taking a look at Olivares' first arrow as well. I'll be surprised if it doesn't get marked down.
Yeah, we will see. It was good to see you smiling with your coach there. I mean, the key to coaching archers of this age, John, I suppose, is quite different to, you know, coaching someone, I don't know, 10, 15 years older, right?
Absolutely. It's important that you connect with the athlete you are working with. But for these guys, this is a learning experience. This is about gaining experience in these kind of situations to set them up for when they're in the senior competition in 4 or 5 years' time.
Yeah, especially for Misis Olivares, who is new, although she does have experience at the World Archery Field Championships from earlier, or for last year. She won a silver medal in the teams competition in that format. And she's won a bronze medal in the European Youth Championships and teams competition as well. Shows she got a bit of international experience behind her, just like Yuksel. So this is the key now to growth in any sport, really. Get out there and start competing in these major championships at a young age.
It really is. And this experience here today is priceless for any youth archer. Many people who won this when it was in the Nimes format went on to win world championships and even bigger events.
So Misis Olivares, you can see, has a score of 28. She trails by 1. Second end now. Definitely look like a 9 to me. Oh, there's absolutely no doubt about that one. Yeah, she's really finding her range now. Yeah, that's 4 out of 5 now from her.
Olivares is starting to look a bit more relaxed now, so it'll be interesting to see if her game picks up.
Looks like that's grabbed the line too. So Yuksel's got a perfect set there, having dropped just the 1 point in the match so far. And the world number 1 is looking solid.
Just the body language from Yuksel is absolutely superb. You can just see the confidence and trust and belief in her process, and she is so confident in what she's doing. She doesn't expect to miss, she's expecting a hit, and that is just incredible to see.
That bottom left target for Olivares has initially been scored a 10, but I think that's going to be dropped to a 9. We'll see what the judges say. So could be a 3-point margin here. Yeah, 16-year-old clearly loves the sport. So confirmed score 59 to 56. So it's a 3-point margin to this archer here. Yuksel going through a routine. Good deep breath there. Important to replicate everything. Feel as comfortable and as settled on the shooting line as you possibly can. Third end here in the compound gold medal match.
It's just a bit tall. That's 3 arrows in exactly the same hole on that first target face from Yuksel. Just getting that first arrow every end, it's your confidence just raises with it.
Yeah, Misis Olivares has missed again. Yeah, right. Yuksel is seeing it big right now. Not many holes in those 3 targets, John.
Same hole again on those first 2 target faces. It's at high. That's as good as it can be.
Very consistent archery as she lines up here. What could be her 6th straight 10. Just dropping it. Set her up for a miss, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You just saw as she went to activate the release, there was just a little bit of movement, and it wasn't quite as strong as her previous shots. But yeah, still 29 there, absolutely superb.
Yeah, can't really fault her performance so far. And great to see some more Turkish archers coming through, isn't it, John? I mean, Meti Gazoz and also Yasmin Anagoz have done a fine job, really, haven't they? Flying the flag for Turkish archery for, well, goodness, a good decade now. And isn't it wonderful that they seem to be motivating others into the sport?
Oh yeah, and in ladies compound from Turkey, Yezin Bostan, former world number one, she set the world alight about 5 years ago and won a lot of medals, and she's still highly competitive now. So those are that's the road that Imrak's going to be following. But yeah, she's showing real quality here, and she'll be pushing for their senior lineup if she keeps this level up.
Yeah, 100%. So good to see Misis Olivares smiling and enjoying the occasion. Remember, she's beaten 3 archers more highly ranked than her on the way through to the final. That's a really good achievement for a 16-year-old. But maybe just being outclassed here. She's got a 5-point deficit at the moment, John.
Yeah, she's got to string some tens together and hope that Yuksel starts making a few mistakes. But right now, I just can't see that happening. But gain every experience you can out of this. Nice. It's a really good, fast attacking shot there from her.
9.
Yeah, might have just grabbed the outside of the line.
Yeah, judge will be looking at that, but I think she'll get it.
Yuksel bangs one in there. Good response from her. Well, that is Misis Olivares' best end so far.
10.
But Yuksel comes straight back. She made the necessary adjustments and scored 2 maximums to finish that end and preserve that 5-point lead.
It was interesting, actually, on her first shot. She turned. I don't think she expected that to be as wide as it was, and I saw her turn to look at her coach for, like, was that me? Was it a bad shot? She wasn't very sure about it. And that was the first time she really, looked out of her little bubble she had been in on the shooting line. But yeah, still superb comeback with the 2 tens.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Olivares,
so far,
her first shot was brilliant, but didn't quite maintain it.
Yeah, just didn't follow through with that last arrow. 9-10 so far for Yuksel, and just 4 for Misis Olivares. So with 3 arrows left, it's a 5-point margin. It's a healthy one, isn't it, for Yuksel?
It's very comfortable, but you still need to maintain your focus. Anything can happen.
There's just one loose arrow, and the door can be thrown wide open.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not over till all your arrows are in the target and scored.
So Alexa Misis Olivares, 112 in her first 12 arrows. Love 3 tens to finish with here.
Good start.
A long hold there for the Spaniard, but she still scored the 10. Well, that's going to be good enough. So last arrow of the match here. Well, she saved her best till last. 3 tens in a row. But here is your champion, provided she gets that on the target face, and she finishes in style with another 10. Great effort there from Irmak Yuksel of Turkey. She's got the gold medal in the Indoor Archery World Series Youth Finals in compound. A really good performance from her.